Ooh. Third initiative is going to put back the Nar Shaddaa. 5-4-5 at the bottom of the pile. Ooh, a barrier. With one force left in force pile, light side passes the draw phase. 4 cards in lost for light side. Welcome to the pregame show. IKEA, Canton, Michigan, waiting on BenKenobi, who is steaming through lines of traffic down the highway to get here. Dark side, thinking of its options before it activates. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17. Dark side, 18. It's more than he's got. How does he want to do this? He's got big drain. He's gonna activate. 10. Stopping at 10 to consider. 6 left. A vengeance. All right. Move for free. 2. Gonna need 8. He's gonna go for it. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Activate 16. Nothing in reserve. The dark side. Dark side was 16. 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay. He's got his other Darth Vader. That's 6. 7, 8. 8 plus 6. He can do it. Passing on to control phase. Dark side pings for 2. Pays 3 to drain for 2. Pays 3 to drain for 2. A total force loss of 6. The light side. Draining at Endor, Kashyyyk, and pinging for 2 with TTO. Light side reviewing its options. Nothing in hand to reduce. Chooses to peel from top of reserve. Sense. Nar Shaddaa. Landing Claw. Hyper Escape. Control. That would have come in handy. And another Nar Shaddaa. Light side with 5 Nar Shaddaa. Uses 6 force off the top. 10 in lost pile. Dark side passes control phase. Chooses to deploy. Darth Vader. The 6 with Endo landing platforms. Across.
Back on a little bit later.
All right, brother. All right, who's left? We got Brando. We got N Rabbit. Still in the.
I think
on the pregame show.
I think Rabbit's recording too. So
thanks so much for joining for the pregame show here at IKEA in Canton, Michigan. A special guest appearance by BenKenobi shortly. Darth Vader, deploy phase, dark side, staring across the platform at his son, Luke Skywalker, with stick. Darth Vader has already tried to battle his son once before. EPP Vader swung and missed. Luke immune to less than 7 because of alone. Darkseid in good shape, drawing 3 Destiny at Kashyyyk, 2 Destiny at Endor, 4 on Force Pile. Darkseid passes deploy, passes battle. 1 force to move Ozzel to the landing platform. Another force to move Durgalon to the landing platform from the bunker. Docking Bay Transit is free from the Executor. They're going to move right over. Now, 5 Imperials staring down the barrel at a Luke with stick at the end of the landing platform. 2 force in hands. Cheranu. Ooh, this is actually, Darkseid drained for 2. Should have drained for 3. He already passed control phase. It's too late to go back. Cheranu in the Chimera adds to the drain. We'll have to remember that for next time. 1 force to move Chimera. He's not going to move the Chimera. He changes his mind. He instead goes to draw phase, takes 1 into hands. Omnibox. And we're looking at a drain of 1, 2, 3, 4 at Kessel. Darkseid with control in hand in good shape. A Doom stack here. Darkseid passes through the draw phase. Light side. Choosing to pass on a new secret base. Not going to look in the reserve pile right now. Activating 16 on the light side. 10. 6. Light side, considering his options, chooses to drain for 4, have Kessel for free, satisfying battle plan. Dark side, plays the control, plays the lost control. Light side, no recourse. Control goes lost. The drain is canceled. Light side, passing control phase on to deploy. Light side for 5. 5 force, Obi-Wan Kenobi to the landing bay, the landing platform. Stick onto Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's going to reduce Luke's immunity. He's no longer alone. And here comes your insight serves you well. Dark Jedi defense value -1. That's going to help them hit. He's got 2 chances. Light side, considering its options. Light side wants to continue to satisfy if possible. Light side, with only 2 force in reserve deck, doesn't leave enough force to initiate battle and to swing. Light side passes the battle phase. Luke and Obi-Wan into a platform against CPP Vader, Fozzel, Jerjeron, and Merja. Light side. Light side reverts back to deploy phase, throws down Ifik. Passes deploy, passes battle. Light side on the move phase, 1 force to shipped off, transfers Major Hashin. The Liberty. 1 force to move the Liberty. No, the Liberty can't go from Kiffin to Kessel. The Parsec 6. Liberty, only hyperspeed 3. Light side, review his options. Light side, sitting on a gold vine. Light side decides to man up. 1 force. To move the Liberty back to Endor. 1 force to move home 1 half. Light side deciding to make a stand. Not many characters left in the hand. Light side off. Ooh, the second loop. Light side drawing all the there's pilot. Light side drawing every card it needs to order and engage. Arcona sitting at the Hawk. Light side with some options now. Draws up to 12. Wedging Tilly, big Darklighter. Lost. Light side with some options here. Potentially, next turn could opt to run away from Dark side, but defending its stand right now and spacing on the ground. Dark side on the activate. Dark side leaving 6. Dark side leaving 4. Still in the activate phase. Uses Jerjerrod to look for a sector. Gives up a verify. 1, 3, 2, 4. Dark side. Not enough to hit Luke. That's not good for the dark side. Dark side can battle on the ground or in space, but not both. Dark side knows what it's going to do. Dark side activates another 2 force. Leaving only 2. Passes. Dark side passes through the activate phase onto control. Pings for 2 at Kashyyyk. Pays 3 to drain for 3 Kashyyyk. That's a drain of 5. Light side getting low on cards. Light side losing balanced attack. The signal. Alter. 2 reserve. Repairs and Nar Shaddaa. 4, 4, 5, 4, 5, all in the lost pile for light side. 8 cards in the reserve deck. 3 and 4 for light side. 11 life force left. Dark side. Passing control phase on to deploy. Dark side comes down. Vengeance to Endor. 9. Light side's action. Light side plays barrier for 1 force. To barrier the vengeance. He's not going anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Proto Light in and out of the live feed here. IKEA, Canton, Michigan, live. Premiere to Death Star 2, waiting on BenKenobi, speeding down the highway. Darkseid considering his options. Still in the deploy phase. Darkseid plays Omnibox to shuffle. Light side reserve deck. It's at 5 back in the deck. Darkseid still on deploy. 1 force and force pile. Darkseid pays to initiate battle. Darkseid, 15 total power. Vengeance has to sieve this one up. 2 battle destiny, 15 total power. Light side, any just actions? No just actions on the light side. Darkseid, no just actions. Darkseid draws a 7. Darkseid with 22 total. Light side's gonna have to lose 7. Light side, total power, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24 because of echo base operations. Ooh, and only draws a 1. Misses. 25 total on light side. Reviewing the play. 22 to 24. Darkseid loses the battle by 2, but gets big attrition on the light side. Darkseid needs to lose 1 force. Darkseid chooses to lose Nita to keep the 2 battle destiny. That'll satisfy 5. Even though it wasn't immune, doesn't want to give up that second destiny in space. Light side has to lose 7 off from attrition. Light side reviewing his options. Akbar can forfeit for 7. And that's what he does. Akbar forfeiting for 7. Light side with a lot of pilots in hand. Potentially coming back to threaten next turn. Darkseid passing through battle phase. Passing through move phase. Nothing left in force pile. Recirculates. And the force is with the light side. Light side recirculating. Light side. He's got that. I think he's got that 1 on the bottom of the deck. That's no good. Light side needs to shuffle the reserve deck using a new secret base. Chooses to look for a system or 2 sites with path and title. 3, 4, 1. Ooh, it's a 3 on the bottom. I don't know how that happened. You got some 5s, some 3s, some 5s, a 4. Shuffle, cut, replace. Light side will get to look in the reserve deck again using Dagobah. Light side looks at what it wants to activate. Wants to leave 5 in the pile to battle. Does he want to battle at Endor? Deploy 6. Lost. Arcana, he's got order to engage on the table. Darkseid could have the sense in hand. Docking Bay Transit from here requires 7 force. 2 in force pile. Man. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Light side activating it all. 11 in light force. Onto control phase. Light side. No drain opportunities on the board. Light side not looking good. Onto deploy phase. Light side deploys. Order to engage. Light side not looking good. 2 force to deploy wedge to the home 1. 2 force to deploy bigs to the home 1. Passing deploy. Passing battle. On the move phase, docking bay transit. Move from here requires 7 force. This is going to break the back. Light side chooses not to move. Obi-Wan and Luke. Looking at 3 destinies at Kasha. Light side, 1 force to move. Home 1. To Kasha. YOLO. 1 force to move the Liberty from Endor to Kashyyyk. Difficult choices here on the board. Light side probably would have been better leaving their cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The light side's going to draw. Ooh, light side with 3 cards. Recirculates. It could be worse. In hand. Dark side. Dark side's going to have uncontested drains of 2 and a ping of 2. Dark side activating 10. Dark side activates 13, leaves 3. On control phase, drains for 2, ping for 2. Actually, it's going to be a drain of 3 here. Chiranu adds to 1 to 4 strain within 2 parsecs. 6, 8. It's going to be a drain of 3 at Endor. Light side looking at a loss of 5. Light side getting to the bottom of the barrel here in cards. Light side's got 9 in life force. Looking at a drain of 5. Losing Bosk. Yogskin. Nar Shaddaa, Windchime. Chooses not to. Let's see, what is it? Got 3 force. Looking at cards in hand. Plays it could be worse to reduce the force loss by 3. Looking at a loss of 2. Yogsfit and Bosk. Satisfies the drain of 5. Rebel Barrier. Nar Shaddaa. Rebel Barrier. And force pile for those Rebel Barriers. Light side, not looking good right now. Onto the dark side, passing through control phase, dark side. Onto deploy phase, uses Marajek to look in the reserve deck. 4, 2, and 1. Looking at draws of 7. Obi-Wan forfeiting for 9. Luke forfeiting for 9. He won't be able to clear the platform. Over here, we've got Wedge and Biggs forfeiting for 11 together. Not going to be able to clear Kashyyyk. Dark side, considering his options. Up the speed of 4 on Bosk. Dark side, on to deploy, 2 force. 2 force to deploy on Vengeance. DS61-2 going down. 2, 4, and 1 in the reserve deck. IG88 in hand. He's not going to be able to capture Luke or Obi-Wan. 4 force, dark side coming down with Janice. Over to North Ridge, 4th marker. Setting up another drain of 1 with an ability 4 character. Dark side. Go on deploy phase. Garbage cards in hand. Passes through deploy onto battle. Dark side, 1 force to initiate battle at Kashyyyk. Total power 11 and 6. Total power 17. Saber 1 not able to fire the laser cannon. Only can fire Starfire. 2 capital ships across the table. Dark side. Light side, no just actions. Dark side, no just actions. Dark side passes weapons phase. Dark side adding a battle destiny with TTO. Already had 3 battle destiny on top of 17. 17 and 3 draws. 17 and 7 on the draws. 24 on dark side. 7 attrition. Light side. 9 and 5. 14. 14 plus 9. 14 plus 9. What the heck is 14 plus 9? 23 with a draw. Ooh, there's that one again. 24 total. Dark side needs to lose 1. Dark side forfeits fell. Does he want to do that? No. Dark side forfeits Cheranu. 6. Light side's got 7 attrition. Light side, Major Hashik and Biggs off the top to satisfy 8. Dark side gets a couple of characters off the table. Depth. And on to move phase. Dark side, 1/4 to move. Vengeance to Kessel. Spreading out on the ground, adding a threat of, oh, you lost Cheranu. He lost Cheranu, but he's defending caster for TTO. Choosing to draw. American's orders. Dark side's got a commanding position on the board. Light side. Recirculates. 10 LargPorg. With no advantages here. 2 Rebel Barriers, 1 Obi-Wan, 1 Luke. No 4 strings. Light side, it's looking dire. Light side, stuck in space. Cannot get the Kifix to set up that drain of 5. Cannot take Endor. Ran away from the 2 Destiny to face a 3 Destiny. Light side, man, making a lot of mistakes this game. Light side activates 5 onto control phase. Ooh, dark side needs to lose 3 floors from order to engage. Dark side coming back. Losing IG-88, 7.2 in battle lore. Never initiated at the planning platform. Loses 3. He chooses to eat the 3/4 still in great shape. Light side. Light side, nothing to deploy, nothing to control. Light side, battle. Chooses to pick a fight here. Going head first. Light side. 11 power. Light side, targeting Piet with Luke. And he's hit. Dark side, targeting Luke with EPP Vader. Draws a 7. Luke's defense value 7 with the lightsaber. That is a miss. EPB Vader narrowly misses, hitting Luke with lightsaber. This is your pregame show. IKEA, Canton, Michigan, BenKenobi, steaming down the highway in a sailboat. Battle Destiny. Actually, Luke. So Luke swung. Obi-Wan's going to swing. Obi-Wan swings at Jerjeron. Ability 3. He's easily hit. 5 and a 4. Both forfeit 0. Light side for 1 battle destiny. Draws a 3. Total power 11 and 3 is 14. 14 for the light side. Dark side is 3 attrition. Total power on dark side 9. 12. 9, 10, 11, 17. Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
Good.
At the conclusion of the pregame show, we have BenKenobi
What's up,
here.
Fancy. I was not expecting this.
Oh, we've been broadcasting live for the last hour.
Death Star?
Yeah, we're on the Death Star right now. We've got 2 attendees. We've got B Gloss, Brando Crates, and N Rabbit.
Listen, hey, everybody. Yeah.
He says, "What's up?"
You're playing a game against yourself?
Yeah, we did some solitaire while we're waiting for you, and now we'll consider time to be called. We'll total up Life Force here. Everyone wants to know who's going to be the winner. Dark Side. 7, 8, 9, and Life Force for Dark Side. We didn't conclude the battle either. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 Force. Light Side is the winner on time. Just completes its turn. Yeah, what was the total power? It was 14 to 9, 10, 11, 17. I forget what the draw was. It doesn't matter. Light Side ends its turn. Life Force 10 to 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Light Side squeaks out a win by 1 force on time. Unbelievable. What a game. Dark Side, a commanding position on the board, manages to take the win. And I want to thank everyone for coming and joining the pregame show here at IKEA, live on the Death Star. Take this side right here. I'm sweating like a pig in here. It's hot. I'm hot. I'm walking back and forth. Yeah, we're walking back and forth. I'm sweating. Maybe it's the pressure of being live on the Death Star. All right. All right, everyone. We're going to transition to our main event: BenKenobi versus LargPorg.
Can you put a whole anthology?
Oh, that's what I carry around with me. I go right through TSA pre-check with that thing, which closes at 9:30. Security stays open, but pre-check closes at 9:30. I don't have to be there by then. I just noted that. Yeah, let's show the audience here. We, as you may know, LargPorg recently traveled to Colorado and won some prizes at the Tatooine Regionals. We have AI, Oil Slip, Lawful, Jedi Temple, part of VSET, what's that, 19, and VSET 10. Some beautiful Star Wars CCG PC Players Committee produced foils, and you can see the shine there. Old Man Luke. And other assorted rares, among them Uncontrollable Fury, an A280 sharpshooter rifle. Oh, yeah. I actually got second place in this event, and that's why that poker chip is right there. We also have a couple of other poker chips. And here is the Star Wars CCG Players Committee updated hyperspace map. You can see it added quite a few systems to the map. Come to a live.
We shouldn't think Hexagon be like or something.
I know. Right? Hexagon, way out there at Parsec 10. Very easy to get to the rendezvous point.
I feel about as tired as Luke looks.
Yeah, he looks like a savage in that photo. All right.
I didn't do anything cool, but I did just said I had some crazy stuff there.
Oh, oh man. This is this is a work of art. Let's look at this right here. The Dex protection. Nice, gorgeous. I have several of these as well. I love this. Oh no, I did too actually. I debated getting the 12 card pages.
Too big.
They are, yeah. They don't fit on the shelf. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Right. So I've got the audio for the Death Star
Okay.
in my ear, and
I feel
okay, yeah, that way you can hear too. The mic is on these headphones right here. Yeah. So I've actually got these the Sony WM3000 or something, and I wear them on the aircraft, noise canceling. You can't even hear the plane. It's unbelievable. You can't even hear the baby screaming in the seat next to you. It's unbelievable.
I'm a little bit more old.
Those look good.
Actually, the first 10-year headphones expired in like almost 30 years.
Okay.
But they couldn't
Get the audio going.
and because it's got your own plug.
Okay.
Everybody likes to buy.
Oh yeah, dongles. So what you see here is we've got this phone holder, which is from the lamp section of IKEA, taken out of the lamp and brought up here. A couple of books from the living room sets, and then like a some other miscellaneous piece of merchandise. All totally valid. We're still inside cash register.
I should have joined.
You should. I wish you did. Nice. Not bad. All right, we have another. We have another attendee. All right, just mute yourself, and you're coming through on mine. All right, talk normal.
All right. How's that?
Can you guys hear BenKenobi?
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, this is great. And you've got the video right there.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable right now. So you've brought some decks here. You brought some Cloud Cities.
I did not. It was so yesterday we had a meeting for profit.
Ben, are those your is that your thematic decks that we played?
Yeah, unfortunately, I did not have time. Let me just explain my last few days. So yesterday, I had to leave early for that to go home to get. And then once those were delivered, I started building like PC drawing. One of the
That Thrawn looks good.
yeah, the Thrawn was my backup.
That's a nice box right there.
All right, I got a 10-year-old wanting to watch Ahsoka. I'm gonna have to pop off for a second, for a little bit.
All right, we'll catch up with you in a little bit. We're gonna start game one, and we'll see.
Yeah, I'll
you soon.
catch the video. I think Rabbit's recording, so I'll definitely watch the replay.
This is unbelievable.
Awesome.
Unbelievable right now. We're at IKEA in Canton, Michigan, and we're about to unsheath some premiered Death Star 2 cards.
Wow.
Actually, we get this. We can display this right here. This is going to be a good. And I can put this underneath here. This will give us a little bit more altitude. There we go. That's. How's that look? I mean, I almost got the whole table. How's that look?
Yeah.
Also, your phone is sideways. That's why it doesn't look right. Yeah, so that's the view.
Going that way
Yeah.
because the
Yep. Okay. All right. Well, we'll have to depend on it up here. So it's okay. If you guys can't see any cards, let us know. Yeah, I'll get this out of here. All right. All right. Great to meet you. So we talked like several times on the Discord. And have we ever played? I don't think we actually have ever played.
I went through jump history.
Oh wow.
I didn't really remember playing it.
I don't either.
It was once a day.
Okay. All right. So this is our first in real life game. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
And so, what do you got for us today? I know you were up. You were up quite a. You're up for quite a while last night building decks.
Yes, I was okay. So yeah, I finished. So we got the master grade.
Yep.
And that was we're finally done. That's my card. For all the people who struggling with double sleeving, I actually thought maybe I should do a video for anybody who hasn't. Maybe this isn't actually can't really see. But so if anybody isn't familiar with double sleeving, so I put the perfect fit on from the top.
Yep.
Right there. And then when you slide it in, if you just press on it, then you kind of end up with a lot of empty space at the top. So what I do, push it all the way and
Just slightly at the
into
bottom.
the, stick it in there most of the way. And then I take this and use that to relieve some of the friction and then pull it out.
And then you have a perfectly stuffed double sleeve.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's there in case they start coming out.
Got it.
So
Very nice. Very nice.
okay. So
All right. So what do we got?
I think everybody knows my preferred light side deck.
We're about to see it live. All right. Well, choose your side. We'll shuffle up and we'll go.
I think everybody's going to want to see the big wings.
All right. Let's reveal. We'll get a dual shot here. Okay. BenKenobi. Got some B wings here. So there's a B wing deck. All right. And which deck would you like to play? This, I think, is your. Well, you're playing, so you'll do light tonight. All right.
So,
And I'll play, or do you want me to play mine?
you can play your deck.
All right, I'll play mine then. Okay.
Anybody's reference, you see is
Well, yeah, Milwaukee or whatever. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were designing two decks that were gonna just shred each other.
Oh, you know what? It would be an interesting matchup. But
I'm more than happy to play mine.
I mean, if you want to do that,
Yep, let's do that. All right. My deck needs to see more FaceTime, honestly. I need to have more battlefield experience. Either one is. Oh yeah, that now there's a shine to those. Look at those things. You're almost blinding the camera there. All right.
Ooh. Look at this.
All right. And welcome. We're about to start the live match here at IKEA in Canton, Michigan.
Hey guys, this is very exciting. Thanks for including us.
Thanks. Oh, thanks. Hi.
You guys are doing pretty good. You got more viewers than I did last night on the Death Star.
All right.
take a hidden bench.
All right. Yep, make sure you show that to me. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay. I'm looking for third direction. Okay. All right, so dark side starting EOPS, which gets you Endor, the bunker, and the landing bay platform, or the landing platform, docking bay. And operational is planned. Dark side choosing Death Star 2, Desperate Counter, and Georgeron. Light side starting hidden base. Rendezvous point comes out. Heading to the medical frigate with do or do not. Wise advice and aim high, taking no chances.
The deck entirely depends on half a dozen interacts.
I think the biggest chance being taken right now is the IKEA staff storming the unit.
The IKEA staff have passed by and sent glances this way. There was just one sweeping notoriously close to our table.
Love it.
Nice.
I'm gonna happen to have it in the
Not today. Have a number one? Yes, with the Coke, please.
Yeah.
Just make it a Diet Coke.
Well, these are those.
All right.
Yeah.
But then there's like double.
That's going to be everything. All right. Thank you.
Photos at the drive-thru right now.
Frodo is one.
We got Frodo and Rabbit and Andor right now, both on the screen.
I don't think I shuffled the full fleet before. So this is new for me. I was,
Wait,
uh,
who's playing
to-
which side? I think I missed who's playing which side.
Can you do a wide? Yeah. Say that again. You had a question.
Yeah, who's playing which side?
Yep. LargPorg is starting with Dark Side.
Ah, right on.
What a catch.
BenKenobi.
Unbelievable.
BenKenobi, this better be B-Wings.
What do you think it is?
How's the view of the table, guys? This playing area here. How does that look?
It looks decent.
Okay, good. BenKenobi showing a secret card to the audience.
I saw that.
All right, Dark Side. LargPorg is ready for cuts.
These were all in alphabetical order and ordered by cover type. So I'm trying to.
Oh yeah.
Blue.
Oh, that's lovely, me. Yeah. Sorry about that. All right.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll throw it in the deck. Right. Oh, it's because this little thing's sticking out, this little white tab there at the back. Those are the other secret bases.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stick these just like this.
What's
Okay. Sorry. All right. We're getting settled here. The table's a bit small. The camera's a bit awkward, but we're gonna have a game.
We'll make a
It's all right. I'm running errands right now.
Nice, nice. What did you order at Domino's there?
That was McDonald's. That's a Big Mac.
Nice.
You know, we're like maybe 10 miles from the headquarters of Domino's.
Oh, wow. I'm sure it doesn't make the food taste any better though.
No. I hate them. Alright.
BenKenobi just pulling cards out of an alternate stack and transferring cards back and forth. They've done this a little bit. I don't know if it's easy. It's unclear how many cards BenKenobi's actually starting with here.
Hey, thanks so
Good
much.
luck. All right, dark side. Hold on. Let's see here. However you want it, yeah. All right. We're going live here. Game 1. Dark side. Activate phase. Activating pilot. Dark side activates 5. Passes through control phase. On to deploy. Dark side. Death Star. Desperate counter. Georgian to the bunker for 3. I'm going to use Georgian to look for a sector. And then I'll take out Imperial Arrestal. We're going to choose this sector right here. We'll take this out while I'm in there. There's a couple of. Still in my deploy phase. I'm going to deploy the coolant shaft using Georgian. I'm going to deploy Imperial Arrestor using Desperate Combat. And using Imperial Arrestor, I'm going to pull the Executive Document.
Clearly far more experience than I am in setting up for
It's camera dependent. All right. Dark side passes deploy phase and is going to draw. And the force is with you.
I think this is a new trend.
Playing that
Find
IKEA.
an IKEA between 2 Star Wars players, play at it.
Yeah, except they need like a fan or something. I'm sweating like a pig in here. Disgusting. Got it? Yep. All right. Nice thick stack there. BenKenobi. He's going in. Let's poll the audience. What's BenKenobi's first system pull, do you think? Everyone, picture their answer in their minds. BenKenobi.
Yavin 4?
LargPorg. He's up. We have 1 vote. Yavin 4. BenKenobi rifling through his reserve deck, searching for his preferred system. Turn 1. LargPorg with a hand size of 8.
I'm gonna go with hot.
Ooh. BenKenobi chooses Endor and converts.
Maybe not the best, but I hate Dark Side Endor. It's so ridiculous.
It is a little bit savage. Light side Endor. -1. To move your starship to here from Solace Rendezvous Point or Haven requires -1 force. The IKEA staff is circling the table here.
Yeah, I think the rest of the code is there. So I don't think enough. I don't think it's just surgery.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
I mean, I cleaned
They really- Wait, they've got tables in the.
We might have to take this to the parking lot, ladies and gentlemen. We might be going out into the parking lot for this. We'll see. If we will, we'll preserve all bullets, Steve.
So deploy phase. We're gonna do straight position. Got anything in between?
No, that's good.
Hold up. We're gonna leave it at
All right. Dark side activating 9, but before I activate, I will look for a sector using Dirgerod.
Whose work set? Anytime. What is that?
We'll start each turn. One starting each of my turns. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's key right there.
I don't think I have the moth yet.
Oh, he's a key card. I mean,
Yeah. I am a few short. DS2 set, and I think he's one of them.
Dark side activating 9, drawing the sector into hand. Passing control phase on to deploy. Dark side coming down with the capacitors, building the Destiny. Condor, Parsec 6. I'm going to attempt to deploy a card with Desperate Counter.
Can't remember off the top of my head what all you can do. Timer response and imperial. So combat response.
Well, and then now I'll search cards. Doesn't pay off. All right, so on to deploy phase. Obviously, combat response has come down. And we'll get a move to drop. And the force is with you. 4 and force power. 12 in hand.
All right, activate phase. No, I got one more. 2, 4, 7. All right. All right, and then I said activate phase. Deploy phase.
Fella coming down on the table. I'm gonna figure out what my line is here. I'm gonna need to probe. I'm gonna need to be probing. I didn't need to find security precautions. I have a feeling there's a couple monarchs kicking around, or grim tosses. I'm pretty sure.
Grimtosh, I almost never attacked it.
Except for today.
No, Grimtosh. I just coming on so
Wow. And I should have known better to play. I should have played 4 monarchs against BenKenobi. That was the lesson learned the other night.
to I play to minimize the risk. And if I lose my B-wing or weapon or two, okay, so prepare for this. Going to deploy whole fleet.
Okay.
Classic.
Classic card. Yeah. Key card right there.
I love it. It's one of my favorite images. Look at that.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
dope.
from
The Nebulon B frigate there.
And then it's good for it. Flying my blue squadron to maybe 3, 4. And we're going to deploy.
That's what we need. Concussion missiles. They target a starship for free.
We're going to deploy. And on Blue Squadron B-Wing, each weapon destiny is +2. So against a starfighter or a star squadron is +3. So
Where's the other? So +2 from the B-wing. Where's the other +1?
yeah.
Oh, it plays +1 on the con. So it's a draw +3.
+2.
They add 1. Does not get the +2. Oh, well, +2 and then +3. So +3 against a starfighter, +2 against a capital. Wow. Good thing all of my capital ships are armor 12. I only run executors in this one.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Well, I only run 3 power pivots.
Touche. I'm pretty sure that's accurate based on what I saw. Right.
And there is enough. It is possible to hit executive to make it in this stuff, with the favorable draw. Okay, so I'm finishing deploy phase. B-wing to
Yep. Hyperspeed 3 +2 just barely makes it to Endor.
yeah, it has to go to Endor. But it's not. That's great, actually.
Yep. That's true.
All right, and it was move fast.
Go ahead.
We go.
Dark side is activating 14, but before activation, we'll look for a sector using Gurgeron. And it's not there. BenKenobi gets to verify.
Overwhelmed is good.
Love
One thing
that
is
card.
like, well, I guess if you like power. Hold it, don't get it. So you have 2 in this. You can't cycle.
What did I pull executor with?
I thought you, oh no, you didn't.
Nope. No more points.
Always think of this. I love it. This is an awesome deck.
This is Garrett Larson's deck, one of the 2023 World Retro Champion. Garrett Larson, Dead Body is his name again.
Okay.
Or Actually, I apologize. It's not Garrett Larson's deck. It's Andy Talaga's deck. I played Garrett with it. I lost again. That might not even be true. All right, here we go. 14. All right, let's see what we got. We're just gonna go big or go home on this one. Pass my control phase. Deploying. Converting Kashyyyk. What am I doing? This was a devastating blow. Missing the sector. Deep. Two.
Here goes down. 61 2. Mara Drake.
I'm gonna pass my deploy phase. All right, I'll pass my battle phase and move. I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna draw. Also, in the 14th.
I get the safety contingent on this.
That's how we're going.
I still have to pass my draw.
Okay, passing your draw. All right. Here we go. So activate. Okay. Moving to enforce going
Parajet. Off the top of reserve. Got 11 cards in hand. I'll look for a system. Yeah. I'll try using the objective to search for a system in the reserve deck. Robin 4 has not come out onto the table yet. Right side has the starting effects. Aim high, wise advice, do or do not. Also, Rebel Fleet on the table. Right side finds Kessel in reserve deck, deploying it. Looking to get a big drain of 3 going at Kessel.
Sounds like trouble.
Right side with approximately 12 cards in hand.
You know what? We're gonna go big and go home here. And
Light side. And the tunnel vision. Must interrupt to take a card from force pile into hand.
That's a card you wish you had room for 3 or 4.
You'll love to see the tunnel vision. Destiny 3, but well worth it.
No.
Yeah, sure. So you're considering attending Las Vegas States? The rumor is there's going to be a parallel Premiere Death Star 2 event at the same time as the open event. And sometime in November.
I probably won't because and then probably it's time for me to connect with all my trips to India. So,
I'm going to try to go to it too. Or
really attract for me. Three.
3/4 to get the B wing to Kashi. Pass. Sorry, pass.
I'm deploying on SW for IM Canada.
Yep. Right. SW4 Ion Cannon. 1 force to target. If Destiny is greater than defense value, all Starship weapons are lost. Armor or maneuver 0, hyperspeed is 0. I'm sure that was an allotted comment. I'm not sure. Go ahead. Pass. I can't remember if that was.
Deploy phase
Okay.
and I'm going to initiate a battle for 1.
All right. I have no just actions.
Okay, I do. Good fighter to play.
Okay, that will just initiate a deploy for free vehicle or starship weapon from hand or reserve deck onto your participating ship.
So everything's minus 3 backside.
Pass.
Reserve.
Okay, to look for an intruder missile.
Is it burning the tree on this side?
Looking. BenKenobi rifling through the reserve deck, looking for an intruder missile, and he finds one. Jar Jar Drinks, LargPorg here. Welcome to IKEA in Canton, Michigan, where BenKenobi and LargPorg from the Premiere Death Star 2 showdown. LargPorg playing Dark Side, TTO versus BenKenobi's Light Side. Hidden base.
And all right, so that's my first. That's just action.
Okay.
Yep.
Rapid fire, deploying an intruder missile onto the B-wing against the Avenger.
And then my next just action is I got a bad feeling.
If a battle was just initiated at a location where you have less power, bluff to 11. If you lose the battle, no result. Jar Jar Drinks has better things to do. He's out the door. Double the result if you lose the battle. Or if you lose the battle, no result. If you win the battle, opponent's losses are tripled.
Double, triple.
Okay, so it potentially, if I lose the battle, my losses are doubled.
Yes.
Okay. Right now it's 11-4 pass. Actually,
it is not a mean double.
Pass.
So battle continues.
Yep.
And
You've got another action? Thank you.
Well, I have no just action.
Okay. BenKenobi, 6 cards in hand, and weapons phase.
So, weapons phase first. I'm going to target Avenger with the SW4 on.
Okay. So force to target armor 6.
Okay, and B-Wing attack fighter gets +1. So,
Weapon destiny draws are +1. Okay, here we go. Need to 6 to hit.
I can't even remember to use the force to do it.
We'll count it out. Let me see. 1, 2,
3,
3,
4, 5,
and 2 more in here.
plus the 2 using ropes.
Okay, so okay, very good. Right, so he pays 1 to fire,
Yep.
targeting the Avenger with the SW4.
Destiny.
5 total,
So
and it's a miss.
there's a mix.
Okay,
All right.
next.
Next,
Weapons action.
weapons action.
All right, I need a 1 here. Go
What's
ahead.
that?
I need a big one.
Well, I'm trying to look at true myself. Is now actually, if the capital starship was targeted by another weapon in its turn,
And it's +1,
+1,
+4 total.
plus so +4 2.
We got G Superstar in the group. 3
So
plus
7,
4. 7 is hit. Unbelievable. So that goes there. This goes here. The Avenger is hit, and we're down to battle destiny. Unless you have
Okay.
another action.
No, we're not.
Go ahead.
We have Star Shark to play. We're going to add weapons destiny to so I'm really excited to know it. And also, there is another power component to this.
All right, your total power 9 right here, and you're going to fire again. The SW4.
No. I'm using the second half. If you just fire the weapon in battle, add the weapon's destiny number to your total. So 4 plus 5
9,
plus 7.
16. And I'm
Not done yet. And
this
what
will
did you
do.
go use?
Your total power 16.
And I am going to lose 1 force to place the opponent's starship chase 2.
All right.
And no, sorry, not to reduce the power of the opponent's starship.
All right. So which force are you losing?
So which force do I lose?
Well, you're at 16 right now.
Yeah, and it's double.
So you're going to lose a force.
I'm going to lose a force. How can is it? Who's it? The dark side.
BenKenobi is hoping that his opponent has a gick here to save him 30 force loss. So, all right, BenKenobi peels. He peels a concussion missile. This goes lost. Right now it's 16-0. Each of us gets a draw. Any other actions before battle destiny?
I do not get.
Current total 16-0. BenKenobi is dominating Kashyyyk. And so, unless you've got something else, you can draw battle destiny.
No, it's all I only have ability 1.
No battle destiny. So the LargPorg battle
This deck is not a battle leader.
LargPorg draws a 1.
Which is enough to take out the B superficial damage. So
Okay,
we're
so-
power 1.
So
to
16. So I lose by 15 with no
Yes.
attrition, but I am hit. And that's doubled.
And it's double. So
And
you
then I
lose
lose
by 30.
30. So the first thing I'll do is I'll forfeit DS 61-2 for 4. I'm down to 26.
And then I believe I have to lose next.
Okay.
And I have to lose.
Yes, sir. Okay. And you choose which order those go on there. If you want the weapon on top, I don't know if you get about to barrack win me. So so I have 26 to lose. I'll lose 9 right here. So let's see. What am I down to? 15? Oh, great point. Unique Imperials of ability less than 3 or 4 for +2. Thank you so much.
There you go. Hey.
Very nice. So 6. Oh, very good. So 6 to 9, 15. So LargPorg owes BenKenobi 15 force. And I think I can do it without losing my sector. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The last guy was the sector LargPorg. A significant number of cards in the lost pile right now. 15, 19 cards in the lost pile, and the last one was the sector. Unbelievable. I had some options for my next turn too. I had options. I had options too. Ah, it's not over. All right, so the battle is over, and you're on to your move phase.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I can't go from either one.
Oh man, losing the sector.
Yeah, I have to make the find out. Yeah.
All right.
Well, actually, you don't have executor in hand. It's remaining in the deck there. So do I go?
You've paid the one.
Yeah, I paid the one.
Okay.
You know what? You can't play it this turn. So I'm gonna go to Sullust, where your starships they can play +1.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna draw my last card.
Oh man. Pain.
The B-Wings strike again.
17. LargPorg activating all 15 force. And on my control phase, I will drain for 1.
And then I will use Rebel Fleet to
Okay. I'll move to my deploy phase, and I'll target the B-wing with lateral damage.
we're going to have a retaliation.
I'm going to fall the B-wing back to Endor. I'm going to deploy simultaneously from hand Baron Fell and Saber 1 for 4 to Endor, and Ozzel for 3. And I'm going to spend 9 force.
The foil also is so cool.
I know.
But like, I have a feeling he's like 3 or 4 times more common than the Black Border has.
I'll move to my move phase. Your draw 1, and the force with you.
Well,
Unless you have something.
no, I have nothing.
Okay. LargPorg threatening a drain of 3. 2 battle destinies at Endor.
So,
Right here.
What if the security cameras at IKEA is operated by someone who also plays SWCCG and they're running their own commentary? The CEO of IKEA is a
I
fan.
think you paid one. You paid 1 to move here. I think next time you don't pay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Actually,
Because minus 1. I think you paid.
actually, I didn't need to pay anything.
Right. I think you paid 1.
I forgot about that. I never actually financed it for somebody who was totally did that stuff too. I totally forgot.
Yeah, there are some IKEA employees looking on jealously, gazing at the foil nozzle or Jerjerod on the table. That looks like somebody's going to make an offer. All right, so you so activate. Yep. Okay.
So I activated and I'm going to activated and control phase for strain for one.
So I'll lose you 3PO. Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm guessing I won't need him.
Okay, the deploy phase. I'm going to attempt to deploy a system for my.
Okay.
Cards. Always, every time I look at the reserve deck, these cards are okay. I'm going to deploy awareness.
Check on my flight while you're doing that. Thank you to NRabbit, Ando, and Frodo Life for joining the stream today at IKEA in Canton, Michigan. Premiere to Death Star 2 live match. All right, so I am going to try to get out at 9 o'clock. It's 8:12 right now. Yeah, we've got plenty of time, especially we just stopped me there. 11 o'clock departure back to Boston from Detroit. Not far away from the airport. And you're going the other direction. You're not going to the I could just get an Uber over there. Is it easy? All right, I'll throw you some gas money.
Okay. You don't have to. Just waiting for me here is pain in the knee.
I got out. To be fair, I got out of my meeting at like 4, and I came over here right away. I did like 2 circuits around the whole store. I felt like I was like, where am I in the store? I had no idea. I'd never been to IKEA before in my life.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't say that.
It was an experience too. The customers in the store at the time when I got here, it was interesting.
I can imagine. It's a different clientele at that time of the day.
Yes.
So,
Yeah,
but
all
I think
shapes
it's
and
the
sizes.
next- The next closest one's in Chicago.
Oh wow.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there was people napping down in like the warehouse area. There was like a couple of guys napping on the couches. And
We have somebody else joining. Who's that?
and Crazy Carl, welcome. We've got a live Premiere to Death Star 2 game going on right now. TTO versus Hidden Base. E-Wings. Welcome. IKEA, Canton, Michigan. BenKenobi from the book club.
So, I have nothing to deploy.
Crazy Carl, better things to do.
So I'm going to use one force. I got to do it.
Okay, so you're
And
deploying.
Actually, wait, I'm going to have to use any force because you don't prepare anything.
Right, straight to move phase, no
So I
deploying.
didn't do it.
All right, so and now you're going to attempt to cancel lateral damage. You have to draw greater than a 2.
I'll give you a hint. I believe at this point there are only, it's only like 4 or 5 cards in that entire deck that are less than that aren't systems.
I expect this will be one of them. Let's see what happens.
Maybe. Nope.
All right, lateral damage is successfully canceled. BenKenobi back to full strength at Endor. I've got a wasted sectors right here. I mean, you can't even blow the thing up anymore.
I'm really quite surprised you put that Endor and that's a rendezvous point. I know you want to draw me back,
Oh.
but then I'd have to go to Kessel and then the rendezvous point.
Valid.
So now you know.
Yeah, that would have been a much better course of action. All right, so move phase. Okay. Wow, BenKenobi.
Not anything else removed from this? I'm going to.
All right, BenKenobi. 5 cards in hand, going into his draw phase. BenKenobi does have a B-Wing fighter stacked on Rebel fleets. Once per turn, he can stack as many B-Wings. He can stack as many as he wants, one per turn. LargPorg with 14 total power. 18, activating 18. 14 left in reserve. A tall floss pile, a LargPorg. BenKenobi has barely had his reserve deck dented.
Out. And I'm cycling. Anything to play in this?
Nope. So I'll activate, and I'll use Jerdron on my activate phase to look at my destinies.
If you had a couple of overlays,
You know what? I'm just gonna concede this game right now so we can play another one. Let's do the same decks, right? I'm sitting here. Look at my hands. Red, 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 green, green, red, green.
that's all you had for your hand?
Yeah.
I guess I kind of took it back. No play it except for.
Oh, it's horrendously played.
So,
Yeah. So we have another run at it.
even if you had, if I don't know if you're running sense on pitch,
I am not.
okay, but I had control and grappling. So
To make them unique.
yeah,
Yeah,
and-
that's a key. That's key right there. All right, so
Yes.
let's run it again.
but
Yeah, I knew you had. You got a chock full of weapons, and you got this guy sitting right here.
I just heard it.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Superficial damage. That's what I wanted.
All right, so I think we probably have time for one more if we get it going. If you want to do the same decks, we'll do the same decks.
I mean, we could do the same decks, or we could switch it up. Switch sides.
Let's do the same decks to save time because I want revenge against B-Wings. I don't know if I can do it with this deck. It's very
That's a tough match.
I like the challenge. I like the challenge. So yeah, I'll do it. I'll do the same decks again if you like that. I personally love TTO. I love building. I love destroying. You can have a super laser in there.
What's yours? I don't take your cash sheet.
Probably. I'll do that ticket. I got it. This is yours. This is mine. Okay. Right. I think that's about. Yeah, that's about right. And here's my starting intro. Here's EOPS. So we're gonna start it over. Do a shuffle here. We got some people squealing for joy in the background that Star Wars CCG has come to their IKEA. For the first time in 20 years, Star Wars CCG is being played at an IKEA near you. I did try the Swedish meatballs before you got here, and I got macaroni and cheese.
Awesome. I was actually hoping to get some.
Oh, I would have grabbed some for you.
Well, you know, I can't. I'm cooking myself some.
Okay.
So what did you think of that?
Is it a B-Wing deck?
No. Swedish.
It was like a cafeteria style feed. The portions were, small, and large pork likes large portions. So in that sense, it was okay, but it wasn't bad.
You get anything mashed potatoes?
I did. I got peas, mashed potatoes, Swedish meatballs, and it came with cranberry sauce too.
Yes. There's no cranberry sauce.
Oh, really? I slid it down thinking it was cranberry sauce. That's
Lingonberry.
kind of like a stranger situation, like you thinking you ate one thing, you end up eating another.
It's another
stranger.
berry.
Yeah. Well,
Lingonberry is a traditional Swedish berry.
There's a bunch of Swedish stuff in the store too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a Swedish company.
that's okay. Got it. It came as a
Actually, for everybody's information, I actually lived in Sweden for almost a year,
Oh, you kidding me?
going to grad school.
Oh, awesome.
I ran out of money. It was expiring, and I finished the program. And was out here.
Okay. Wow. And just for the record too, would you like to divulge your SAT scores for the Connecticut contingent repository?
So, for the people not from the Midwest, you may not know, but it's not really common to take the SAT.
Okay.
It's much
In
more
the
common to take the ACT. That's what the schools look for.
Okay.
People will take the SAT if they plan to apply to schools at the East or maybe out West. But like,
Yep.
so I took the ACT instead.
Okay. Would you like to reveal your ACTs? I mean, I don't think
I scored a 31,
31.
which is I think somewhere around like 1,400 on SAT.
Wow.
Not exactly.
When Frodo gets back, we'll have to have him comment on the 31 ACT score, ACT score.
I'm here right now.
BenKenobi, it translating to a 1,400 SAT score. That's large.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm gonna
speaking of
look
large,
that up, confirm that. That's pretty good.
Right.
That's pretty good. That's about sitting right in the middle of the average score of the CT contingent.
you basically belong in the CT convention. All right, so dark side, start the game. Go ahead.
I was going to say, so for everyone, okay, this month. Okay, keep track of this. When we talked about what the Michigan group should be for, I was thinking the Michigan Moths or
I was
the
just
Michigan
gonna ask that question.
Moths.
The Maffagidian,
Maffaganians.
Maffaganians.
Yeah, so one of the two terms for somebody from Michigan, Michiganian.
Okay.
The other one's Michigan. It's just like just say that. So
The Michiganian moths has some substance to it.
It
It's
does.
a mouthful, but it's got a ring to it.
Michiganian moths.
Yeah.
LargPorg. So LargPorg activating fire, deploying Death Star, Desperate Hour, Mock Durgerod to the bunker, using Mock Durgerod to take the coolant shaft into hand, then deploying it. Then, from hand, Imperial Arrest Order, using Imperial Arrest Order to take out the Executive Docking Bay from the reserve pile, deploying it, passing deploy phase, drawing up, and recirculating the forces with you.
So Nico has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 force.
Okay. Same starting configuration as last game. We've got hidden base, heading to the medical frigate, pulling do or do not, wise advice, and aim high. LargPorg's EOPS, starting the Endor system, the bunker, the landing platform, along with operationalist plans. Operationalist plan took Durgerod, Death Star 2, and Desperate Hour into hand.
I mix it up.
And now BenKenobi using his objective to deploy Sulla at Parsec 7. Choosing not to convert Endor first move, which
I mean, I can do that.
yes, that will. So right away, the on-site game analyst, we can see right now in the background the IKEA staff looking on, and it looks like they're whispering to it. Why would he not deploy Endor?
Because I want my force generation
it looks like he might not have any B-wings in his opening hand this time. So we're gonna find out.
All right, would you like a cut, sir?
Nope, all good.
Quick aside, Dark Deal 44 has entered the lobby chat on GEMP, and he's saying that he is going to abide by the Michiganian moths. I think he might be from Michigan.
Yes, he is.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. We got a wild card in the GEMP chat. He's gonna have to get onto the Death Star to catch the last piece of this live broadcast. LargPorg needing to leave for the airport in about 40 minutes.
All right, so we're gonna go straight for the draw phase.
Straight to the draw. LargPorg getting beaten down by over 30 in game 1. 10. Dark side activating 10. When you're set, I'll look for a sector. Okay. Before I activate, I'll look for a sector using Durgeron. We want to build it this time. We want to build it. Right, so we're going to take that into hands. Yeah, the temperature is going down in here. I'm feeling a little bit better about the temperature, but earlier I was sweating like a pig. It was bad. I mean, I was walking back and forth during the pregame show, Star Wars CCG Solitaire. It was a good time, but strenuous.
Look at that.
Be Creepio and Gutman busting in on the live event here at IKEA in Canton, Michigan.
Hey guys,
How's it going?
What's up?
what's up? Just wanted to see what was going on.
TTO for Darkside in the IKEA cafeteria in Canton, Michigan. A free venue. All right, so I'm going to pass my activate, and Sloy. I'm going to draw.
I should have just stopped after making the big man dunk last night. I would have gotten like 3 more hours of sleep.
All right, I'm going to pass to you.
Alright. So we're going to activate 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
LargPorg playing TTO, starting operational as planned and EOS. BenKenobi from the book club playing hidden base B-wing configuration, starting aim high. Wise advice and do or do not off of heading to the medical frigate.
And we are going to come to the play system.
Okay. Moving to his deploy phase, looking for a system. LargPorg was in Detroit for a work meeting and made the arrangements to meet BenKenobi here at this IKEA, coming direct from the work train to the IKEA.
And we're going to convert
And/or gets converted. LargPorg will have to break for the airport sometime around 9 o'clock to catch his flight back home to Boston at 2300.
Did you pull into the DCW much?
Yeah, a couple times. I don't think I've only come street side once, and it was to go. The last time we had a work train, I had to come out through security, I think, and we went to the hotel the night before, and we had the 7 a.m. meetup. We had to go to like this random building at the airport. No one was there, and so it was a totally different thing. This time we came right in. They got us inside security, and we went into a conference room right near security at the McNamara terminal here at DTW. It was great. If my flight had been, 4 or 5 o'clock, would have literally left the meeting, not needed to go through security again. And got out. Super cool. During game 1, BenKenobi deployed B-Wing attack fighter with concussion missiles on top of the Avenger and DS2. Initiated battle, played rapid fire to deploy an intruder missile, then played another card that if he wins the battle, it doubles my force loss. Then he played power pivot.
Activation.
BenKenobi overflowed the Avenger in game 1 for 15 force, doubling it to make LargPorg lose 30 force. LargPorg peeled 15 cards off his reserve deck. The 15th card was his third sector.
We're going to move to Endor.
Okay.
No floors because of the text on Endor.
Yep, perfect. Right. All right, LargPorg activating 14, but before he activates, going to pull that last sector. And will he activate TTO, or will he be able to get this thing operational?
No lost sector this time.
Not yet. There is a B-Wing in play. All right, so I'll have you cut if you wish. It's an important cut. LargPorg activating nothing. Goes on to his control phase. Deploy. Coming down with reactor core, using reactor core to look at TTO because he can't. Oh, it's on the bottom. He can't risk it. LargPorg, that thing is operational.
It's been a while since I have seen this.
If you want, I'll give you the rundown.
Yeah, deploying on the electrical. The Destro 2 has moved. The Destro 2 orbits a system except Endor. Once during each of your control phases, opponents lose X scores, where X equals 2 plus number of defeated opponents. Once during each of your opponent's control phases, opponents piloted starfighter start to blow away Star 2. Draw a destiny. Add 3 of arms with torpedo missiles. Pilot's ability. If total destiny over 8, starship may attempt to escape, and Death Star 2 is blown away.
Yep.
Lose double force.
Do you need any other explanation?
No, I'm familiar with it. I expect you to pull like a document or something, and deploy it on one of the other systems, and move the Death Star 2.
Okay.
So,
All right, this thing is operational. I'm going to pass through my draw phase. The force is with you.
all right. So, I'm going to activate 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So if you want to blow up Death Star 2, you need to load a ship up with a high ability character and then move into the sectors.
Or just get lucky with your draw. I have missiles. I don't ability one.
So you have to move from here to here, and here to here is free, and here to here you need movement, and here to here you need movement. Now, once you're here, during your control phase, you fire. Get +3 if armed with torpedoes or missiles, so you get a +3. So you've got 4 plus your destiny, it's got to be greater than 8. So okay, so you could actually you've got 2 missiles, but it doesn't say cumulative. Add 3 if armed with missiles. Does anyone in the audience know if BenKenobi adds 6? Does he hit 2 missiles, or is it just 3?
I would assume it's
Just, you know, not cumulative. Alright, so deactivate. Okay, cool.
but it's not a starship weapon destiny.
Correct. BenKenobi, when he goes to blow up Death Star 2, if his B-Wing has 2 missiles, is he adding 6, plus 3, and plus 3, or is he just adding plus 3? Because it doesn't say cumulative. We think it's plus 3. Alright, so control.
I can't remember. Can you force train it?
I don't think it worked on GAMP one time, but so I'm going to go ahead and say yeah.
You say no.
I'm going to say yeah, you can. If you get in, maybe yeah.
Well,
But he says he thinks it's plus 3, even though it's 2.
this is,
Thank you. Thank you all. I don't know
If
who
it's the
said that.
same card, then it's plus 3. If they're 2 different cards, then they would add their modifiers.
All right. Right, it doesn't. Yeah, that's what we're thinking too. Okay. Control phase.
And you can't fire 2 during one battle anyway. That would.
deploy phase and then we're going to touch the deploy.
Okay.
That's an interesting question, though. I don't know.
I got you. I mean, at Worlds, I had to call over an expert, so to speak. It's like he's like some guy can blow away just two. They had to dig someone up out of the archive. It's a fairly niche thing, blowing up Death Star 2. But when you do it, it's quite satisfying. In fact, 2 opponents blew up my Death Star 2 at Worlds. It blew the hell right out of it.
So I have to, with this setup right now, get a total of Destiny 5.
Okay.
To successfully.
5 plus 4. Yep. Yep. 6. 4 plus 5. Yep. No, you're correct. 5. By the way, did you want to drain me 1?
No, not for the 3/4 of the requires.
Okay.
All right. So.
I forgot I put that out.
Yeah.
Battle plan. Battle order is on the table. You're watching a live Premiere Death Star 2 event at the IKEA in Canton, Michigan. Cafeteria. LargPorg playing TTO. BenKenobi in base. BenKenobi.
All right.
Thank you. Okay. Mhm. Yep, yep, definitely.
It's kind of a silly concept, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe there's a gravity shadow.
I am gonna play Gravity Shadow on this, trying to move over.
Oh, right.
Do you have any action? All right, I'm gonna draw force. I'm gonna try to get, if I get 2, it's lost. If I get over 2, it can't move. Okay, so I got 3. 3 is greater than 2, unless something raises the maneuver. You have like a few maneuvers or something? Yeah, that would work.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay. So then this one cannot move this turn. The other one can. And you're still on your move phase, so you could transfer again, I think, if you wanted to.
That's actually a good. I never. Wait, can you convince her in the move phase?
Is it only deploy?
I thought it was only deploy.
Okay. It might be only deploy. Okay.
I think it's only deploy,
Okay.
even though it seems like you're moving. But I remember having that same quandary.
Okay. Okay. LargPorg for 15. Control. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna go ahead and deploy combat response. And I'm gonna reveal a ship from hand to attempt to take its matching pilot and deploy them simultaneously. So I've got a total power of 6 here. I'm gonna come down to 8. And I've got a total power of 14. What's your power?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
My power is 14. 6, 14. I'm gonna spend 3 force. 3 force to deploy Cheranu right here. My total power would be 6, 14, 17.
Okay.
You have a total power of 8.
Yes.
I'm gonna play Overwhelmed.
I believe it doesn't work with the Star. It doesn't work with the.
So would you mind if I take Cheranu back?
Yeah, you
I'll
can
leave
take
3.
2
Okay. Damn it! All right, I'll take Cheranu back and I'll go a different route.
Revert.
I reverted. Thank you so much. So, Starship weapon. Damn it! All right, so all right, so I'll deploy here. All right, gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna come down with the cannons.
Yes, there you go.
I'm gonna move to my battle phase. 1 force to battle. I have first weapons action,
Yes, you do.
and I'll spend 1 force to make X equals 3, targeting the one with 2 weapons. And unless you have something, I'll draw.
I don't think I have a new one to cancel that.
Okay.
You missed the just action.
Oops.
Um,
So let me back up the one force here. So I back up the one force to target. And sorry, you're just action. Go ahead. You have the first just action.
yeah. So this is a tough call. Like, wait,
BenKenobi. He's facing a couple of ships. He's got plenty of weapons. He does have a potential just action, considering it now. IKEA. Putting the pressure on as far as time.
I'll pass the just action.
I do not have a just action. I will attempt to target the one with two weapons with Baron Felt.
And you have to obviously go to its to make it.
I'll use one. Well, let's say. Yeah. Unless I'll use one force to make X3, and my total is 5. So I will make that lost.
Yeah.
See you later. Out the door. All right, and your action.
My action will be to. And what is your maneuver total there?
My maneuver is 6.
Okay.
So I get a total power of 14 right now with 2 Battle Destiny draws.
And so I'm going to fire the concussion missiles
Yep.
against Saber One.
Okay.
I'm going to play steady aim as well.
Okay, so 4 plus Destiny. Total is 8. Saber 1 is hit.
And then I am going to make it lost.
Okay, so
So
power
if
pivot
it is an impressive,
gone.
it's just lost.
The B wings drawing blood. I'm down to 8 power and no Destiny draw. I will add a Battle Destiny with TTO since TTO is orbiting Endor. So I've got.
Is it
It's this one right here.
Oh,
You
okay.
make Destiny drawing house Death Star 2 system and systems at orbits.
okay, cool. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. I could have mentioned that. So I'm at 8 and a draw. Any other actions? Okay. I will draw Destiny. Total power is 12 to 4.
To 4.
So you owe me 8, 4 from the
Are
table.
you? No, I'm going to.
And unless you have anything else, I'm gonna pass forces with you.
Okay, I still got my 4 to lose.
Oh yeah.
B-Wing song getting ousted from the table.
Okay. Ooh. Honor of the Jedi. Control. Concussion missiles and one more. So the force is with you. Unless you have anything else.
No, I have nothing.
Ah.
To break. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 7.
LargPorg, 10 cards in hand. 1 card in force pile.
am going to go straight to the board place.
Yep.
Play weapons display.
Nice. Weapons display. A key card.
I'm going to play tunnel vision.
Okay.
Are you guys playing on the merchandise?
We're in the cafeteria.
Okay.
I try to close the store shortly, so we'll see how long we can make this going.
I
There's
can
a couple-
finally see the reflection of the IKEA in the window now that it's dark. It looks like you
Yeah.
guys are right next to the cabinets of various IKEA furniture.
There's a fair amount of furniture in the cafeteria area here. Have a couple couches, a couple of weird chairs, a couple of tables that looks like BenKenobi could throw my Star Destroyer through. First time being at an IKEA myself. I'm surprised at the flimsiness of it all.
All right.
Of course.
So you guys are gonna go strength of schedule for this game?
I don't know. I mean, I conceded the first game with about 25 in my loss pile, in the hopes that we could get another game in. I played a little bit smarter this time, but it remains to be seen. I'm kind of like swinging in the wind here. I'm exposed to the counter deal.
It's going to be 1, 2.
I'm going to pay one to barrier.
Dealing attack.
All right.
3.
Weapon Destiny draws +2 on Blue Squadron and +1 on B-Wing attack fire deck. So let's see. BenKenobi's got about 9, 10 in here.
I'm going to use weapons display.
Two force to deploy a weapon from Lost File. He definitely has one in stock. Each of your starships has 2 or more as power +2, and you can deploy from Lost File. Wow. All right, here we go. So, he deploys onto the barrier D-Wing. Tells me he's got a plethora of other weapons in stock.
Plethora, definitely SAT word right there. ACT
Yes.
for those in the Midwest.
And I just remembered I paid 1 force to initiate battle, and battle orders on the table last turn. I got to do that. I have to be better. Saber 1 getting blown away last turn by a power pivot. Plethora is one of my favorite words. Honestly, it's useful in a lot of situations. Okay. 15. Darth Vader, the 6. Terranu, a 3.
There we go. Is the
We're going to use Jerdrod to look for a Scepter. Okay, no Sector. Okay, I will pass my deploy phase, and I'll move to, I'll pass battle. I'll spend 1 force to move Avenger. To Fondor. 1 force to move TTO. So Death Star 2 is going to orbit Fondor. 1 force to move Jerdrod to here and draw. And the force is with you. LargPorg, threatening a ping for 2, a drain of 2, and a drain of 1. 5 total.
no honor in hand or in the deck. Other than 32 first. To deploy a system probably.
LargPorg satisfying battle order right now. Might have to. We might get.
You might get booted, yeah.
We might have to do a times call time at some point.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get one more full turn in there. All right. All right, we'll get out of here right now. Let's count up. Keep this in your hand and count these 2. Five, 6, 26.
I have 23.
Like a time victory.
My hand with all attack. Avenger.
We're gonna play this game again. I had a few options myself. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for that, guys. That was awesome.
Thank you. We'll do it again.
Yeah, very cool.
Incredible.
Amazing game. We'll do the debrief at some point too.
All right. I think that we're still recording here. So a little outro music. Battle scene.
It's terrible. Sounded like shit.
This is all going on YouTube.
I mean, it didn't. I mean, you couldn't hear it very well.
Even that.